Hey everyone, and all be all here, and welcome to week 3. We have another interesting week this time. We have an interesting set of opponents. I think most of them have got Galactic Legends. No double Galactic Legends, luckily, but we're in for a good week. My current opponent, Zemu from Canadians Reunited, does not have a Galactic Legend, unfortunately. 263k light prime banners, but tends to go really heavy on defense, as you'll see. Not a lot of success on offense, but uh, tends to go pretty heavy on defense. Now, he doesn't have a Galactic Legend, which is why I decided not to keep my own Ray on defense. But I did keep a reasonably tough defense. Kept DR over here, Grievous, and then kept Bugs over here to pull out his Traya. And at the back, I kept Mon Mothma. Wanted to try that out, and I kept my Jedi Knight Luke over here in order to prevent the full clear. And then at the top, kept a couple of other tough teams. Kept my First Order on defense for the very first time. Rex, and then Finn Heroes, and then a Zombie Newt team. And then over here, just kept my Malevolence. So my opponent, however, decided to go really, really heavy on defense, as you'll see. He's kept his Padme, his Shakti with the R7 clone and clone Sarge and Cody. And pretty decent Traya and Grievous squad as well, all relicked up. And that's just the top. If you see at the bottom, he's got his own Rex squad, all R7. He's got his DR squad, relatively fast. And he's got his gas team. So he's left absolutely nothing for himself on offense, which is why I think he's not going to be able to clear a single team of mine, or a single zone of mine, rather. It does have a CLS and maybe JTR, but it's not going to do anything much against these squads. So let's do the best that we can. I think we've got this match in the bag. As long as we clear a couple of zones, I think we win. But I'm obviously going to try for the full clear. But it'll allow me to experiment and get down to the depths of my roster, because I think with this kind of a defense, I'll probably need it, because I did go defense heavy. So I have a limited amount of stuff on offense. So it's going to get tough, but I think those are the kind of matches that I really enjoy. All right, so what are we going to do first? I think I want to go after the gas team with my Luke and see if these guys are able to get the job done. It's an offense modded gas, not really modded for defense or protection. So I think we should be able to get rid of him fast. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this so that it doesn't counter. And let's do a stun on her. And stun this guy. Try to take him out. Now let's take down Ahsoka. And then hopefully we survive. Ooh. Man, this is going to be a tough cleanup. Okay, so we'll come back to that gas cleanup, because it's offense modded. It did take out quite a lot. I think I'm going to go for the Rex squad next. We can clean up the gas a little later. But for the Rex squad, I think I'm just going to go with my own gas team with Ahsoka and Echo. And hopefully these guys should be able to get the job done. Yeah, the Rex squad is going to be fast and go before me, but my gas, I think, is going to do tons of counters and take care of them. And because he ignores defense, he'll take care of these guys pretty fast. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Let's do that. And that's the end of Rex. Okay, so that battle is taken care of. We still need to clean up the gas. What do I want to clean up the gas with? Might need a fracture. Let's see, we'll come back to that. Let's clear up the Darth Revan team first. And for this one, I think I'm just going to go in with a Rey solo. I think my Rey by herself is going to do the job. She's obviously not affected by fear or by Malik, his health drain. And if I take in anyone else, they're just going to end up not taking a turn anyway, because they're going to be feared. So I think this one should be a a reasonable solo. Let's do that. And let's just keep going after her. Actually, what I should do is I should get below 60% so I can use my whirlwind. There we go. That takes care of Malik. And let's keep going after them. And let's take out Darth Revan. And let's do this. So this is probably going to be 55 banners. 54 maybe. Yeah, because we lost both health and protection. Alright, but Darth Revan is a tough team, 3v3. And that was a pure Malik, Basti, Darth Revan squad. So that was that I think was the right call. Okay, so to clean this up, I think I'm just going to go in with my own Jedi Training Ray squad. So let me take in my resistance. They should be able to control him, gain enough turn meter, and apply healing immunity and get him down. I'm wondering who I should take as the third. Maybe let me just go with the C-3PO. Just for that extra expose synergy. And the confuse, which I think is going to prevent the counter. Yeah, I think they should be able to get the job done. Let's call everyone to attack. Reduce his turn meter. And keep reducing his turn meter. Yep, pretty much in control. There we go. Yep, so we got max banners for a second attempt. And I think that's the best way to control him without overkilling with Thrawn, because I didn't want to waste my Thrawn in there. Let's see what we have at the back. And wow, look at that. Jedi Knight Revan and CLS. This guy went full Monty on defense. Kept absolutely nothing for offense. I don't think he'll be able to clear a single team of mine, which is a waste. I wish I'd kept some of these other teams on offense. I kept my Jedi Knight Luke over here. I wish I had that on offense. Would have taken care of quite a few of these teams. And I wish I had my Bugs. Usually I don't keep them on defense. Bugs and my Sith First Order Sith Trooper as well. All of them would have been really good characters to have on offense. Let's see. Let's make a plan and see what we want to do to take out as much as we can on offense, because this is going to be a fun match given that we know the outcome. My opponent's not going to clear a single zone of mine, so I am going to win. The question is how much can I clear before I win? So let's make a plan and come back. Alright, so let's see what we can do. We probably won't be able to take out all the teams. We won't be able to clear the board. One or two teams might be left behind, but let's do the best that we can, because I don't think it'll matter. So against the Kira team, now this is a timeout team, and it's got Nest in there. Usually Vandor is in there, but it's got Nest in there. And look at that, Kira, Nest, and L3 all are relic level 7, which is really weird choice, because if you see over here, my opponent decided not to relic up Chewbacca at all. I would say he's definitely a much more important relic than Kira, at least, if not the others. So very weird relic choices over here, but yeah, that's fine. The good thing is this Nest is slow, so I think I'm going to try. It's got tons of tenacity and health, but Nest is slow, so I think I'm going to try my Bounty Hunter squad with Mando and Aura lead. To try to annihilate them as soon as possible, to try to annihilate Nest. The others don't have much damage. Boss should be able to tank it out, but it's going to be a little dicey, because I've got a Gear 10 Aura Singh and Gear 11 Mandalorian against fully Relic 7 characters, and Relic 7 Nest is especially dangerous, so we need to be able to get rid of her before she does too much damage. Let's take this in. It's going to be an experimental thing in any case. We might have to back out if we don't make any progress. So let's do this. Let's do that. And assist on everyone so that we are at 50% now. Let's call her to assist. 70%, pretty close. Oh, wow. That Kira did tons of damage. So she's gone. 80%. If Nest targets Mando, the game is over. Ooh, man, that was tough. Yeah, if they were not relics, then it would have been a different thing. But yeah, so it doesn't look like that team would have worked. Man, it came very close though. We were at 90% contract fulfilled. And if I just annihilated Nest, or disintegrated Nest, the rest of it would have been easy enough. That's fine. We'll do something else for that. Against this squad, what am I going to take against the top over here? Let's try against the Shakti squad. Maybe I'll take my Stormtrooper Han with Watt and Wampa. See if Wampa's damage will get enough done, and hopefully Stormtrooper Han will be able to survive these guys. All right. So he seems to be able to survive, and that Daze is good. Okay, let's get some protection up. Let's try to take out the damage dealer. Almost, and yeah, the dots killed him. Excellent. Let's work on Cody. Yep, this is working. This is working. Let's do a roar, and let's just do this. Yep, Wampa has got plenty of damage, and Han has got plenty of survivability for this team to do just fine. No issues there. Okay, so this team is taken care of. I don't think I could have used Wampa against any of the other squads in there. Everything else is pretty much... yeah, there's no way I would have been able to use Wampa against any of these other squads. Well, maybe the Night Sister squad, but that's fine. Alright, now, against the Grievous, I don't want to waste my JKR, given that that's going to be a premium team used to take out either one of these other teams. I'll probably try my sisters against it, 1000 lead. It's always dicey, but let's see. At least Plague might be able to get B1 down, if not anyone else. Let's land a big stun over here. Excellent. And I'm going to go and try to finish this guy off. Almost. Okay, let's try to land a stun on Grievous. Excellent. And let's do this. Get some Plague on B1. Keep working on B2. B1 is already at 59, which is great to see. I need Daka to build up plenty of health, which will come with the deaths. So that's our first death. B1 is at least gone. Ooh, that's bad news. Well, the good thing is, with Daka dying, even though that is quite dicey, but she's called to assist every time from the grave whenever these guys do their basic. And on her basic, she stuns. And the stun can't be dispelled or cleansed by Grievous because he has Plague on him. So, yeah, I don't think Daka will be revived, but this will take care of Grievous. Alright, little dicey, but we got through it and we saved our JKR to be used against any of these other teams. Alright, what else do we want to do? I think I want to clear the top zone at least and get to ships and clear that, and then see what we can throw down south. Against the Traya squad, maybe I'll use my EP with Vader and Thrawn to get some quick kills, because it is a highly relict Traya squad. Scion is pretty fast as well at 270, so let me just take these guys in and get as much as I can done. I'm going to go into this mode. Let's start getting some dots around. Let's do an ability block. Well, that's going to be cleansed anyway. Yeah, let me still just target him. And let's dispel these so that we get some more turn meter. And I'm going to fracture this guy before he drains me. Stuns are not going to matter, but let me at least try to get this guy down. Okay, so Vader is isolated, which is not good. Ooh, that was a big hit. Yeah, I don't think this thing is going to go anywhere. I don't think I'll be able to reach... Yep, he's reached his insanity, so this is probably not going to do anything at all. I don't think I'll be able to reach Merciless again. Oh wait, I do get to do it. Okay, let's see if we can at least take out one character over here. It could be Nihilus. Yeah, I think we might be able to get rid of Nihilus. Now we just need to use a few other squads and burn through this team. Yeah, I don't think Vader is going to be able to do anything else. Yep. Well, I guess we gotta take a shot. I don't think we'll be able to survive another hit. Maybe I'll wait till I get to Merciless again. There we go. We managed to get into Merciless. Don't know if I'll be able to take out Traya, because Scion is going to revive again. Let's give it a shot. Nope, didn't work. And almost gone. Okay, so let's clean it up with something else. Maybe I could have gone with Vader lead. That might have been more effective. But anyway, Nihilus is gone, so that's one big thing gone. I think I have my bounty hunter squad still. Should be able to get some stuff done, at least some decent damage. Let's take out. I think JKR is my best squad. Let's use JKR against Padme. Yeah, this should be good enough, and take care of that squad. Open up what's there at the ships at least. I'm gonna go after Anakin. Use single target attacks after that. Let's reduce some turn meter. Let's just do a basic. Pass it to Yoda. Spread some foresight around. Do basic again. Basic. And I'm going to continue this mark over here. And big hit. Basic. Pass it to Yoda. Basic. Basic. And basic. Excellent. Yeah, once Anakin is gone, there's really no damage on this team. I still have to be careful about any courage building up. So we need to manage that properly. But I think with foresight around, we should be fine. Alright, let's target Padme down. Spread some buffs around. Let's pass this to Yoda. Okay, basic, no SS. Basic, and this should do it. Yep. So now we can use all sorts of assists because Padme is gone, her unique is gone. So we should be able to clear this team no problem at all. Alright, so Padme is done. Now we need to figure out what we need to take in to clear up the Traya. I think I'll use my Basti squad with maybe one high damage dealing Jedi. Let's see which one we have. We have Basti. I need a tank to absorb the isolate if that comes around. Maybe Jedi Knight Anakin. Should be able to blow through them. Yep, let's try this. Okay, let's give this to Annie. And big hit. Almost. Man, the Traya is tanky. Isolate landed on Annie, on Basti, which is not good. Ooh, why did I attack her? Scion, I should have attacked making all sorts of mistakes. And these guys are, oof. Because of pain, my thing is going directly towards Scion. But anyway, no worries. Scion, Traya is taken care of. Now we just need to take care of Scion. It's got held by hatred, but let's see what we can do. Now he doesn't have Traya to cleanse his debuffs anymore, so we just have to kill him twice now. And good thing I got Annie. Should be able to get the damage done. Lost old Ben, but I think he's done his job. Now we just need to ability block him as much as we can and get some healing immunity. I think we can still stun him. Yeah, we can. Alright, so this is a good enough cleaning squad. It does weaken my Padme, but I think with Padme I should be able to do other stuff. Man, this team is so tanky. Relic Scion. All his relic characters he's kept on defense. Wow. Alright, so he's got the Negotiator and of course the best fleet on defense as well. Let's clear the fleet and then let's go down south. So against the fleet, I'm going to do a Negotiator mirror. And I wanted to showcase one thing. I very recently, just before the lock of this Grand Arena, got my BTL Y-Wing to 7 stars. And I think that's a much superior ship to Houndstooth when you're using the Negotiator. And I wanted to showcase that battle. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and we don't have to worry about it. But my mirrors have become much more smoother since I started using the BTL. The difference between a 6-star BTL and a 7-star BTL, because it's crewless, it's almost like the difference between a G12 character and an R7 relic character. It's pretty amazing. And the team I like to go with is Rex in the starting lineup with BTL Y-Wing for the protection recovery, and Anakin obviously as the damage dealer to start with, and then I call in Plo or Fives or Ahsoka as needed. Sarge as a backup, but I almost never call him. And because of the fact that it's a full Galactic Republic squad and Rex is in the starting squad, all the resists which happen, because Rex gives extra tenacity to the Galactic Republic team, all the resists which happen ends up healing them for protection, which ends up being pretty useful. And with all 5 characters on the field as Galactic Republic, Rex's ability, which is the healing ability, not this one, but this one, yep. That's got a cooldown of 5, so he is able to use it almost every single time to recover protection, 50% protection on a target ally, and gain turn meter. So that's the advantage of Rex in the starting lineup. So let's take this in and see if the mirrors are as smooth as with the Houndstooth. I always get nervous whenever I go on a mirror, but with Houndstooth, it's with Y-Wing, I've had more consistency. So I'm going to apply buff immunity on Anakin, and I get to go first. So let's do that. Couldn't apply daze on anyone, so let's do this AoE, and I'm going to pass the turn meter and get some protection back on Annie. Wasn't very useful, but now what I'm going to do is, because there's tons of debuffs over here, I really like to call in Plo first, because damage is not an issue with this team. Survivability is the biggest selling point of this team. You'll see over here, BTL is always going to have almost full protection at all times. And anytime he's running low on protection, Rex is there to top him up. And there we go. We also have Plo over there, which is why another reason why I like to call him first. Plo is also there to top up the protection on this guy. Now I call in, let's see, who do I want to call in? There's no taunt, so maybe I can get Ahsoka and try to take care of this guy. Okay. Now let's do that. Okay, Anakin stealth is dispelled, but taunt is going to come on. No worries, this big AoE should take care of Anakin pretty easily. Now we've got there's no damage on this team, and there's plenty of survivability on our team. So now we should be able to get the job done pretty easily. I'm going to dispel this because he's got buff immunity, and then focus on BTL. The battle is always in control, and because of the fact that I have an extra Galactic Republic ship, the chances of me reaching the ultimate is way sooner. So let me refill the protection on this guy and keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. So you see that I used Rex's protection recovery just in the last turn, and now I'm able to use it again. So let me use it on Poe this time. Let's do that. And I'm going to top up some protection. This doesn't recover protection. What does the middle ability do? Protection, recharge, and we gain some turn meter. Let's do that. And protection recovery again. Plo is full. And let's give this back to him. Dispel all the debuffs. Look at that. Everyone is at full health and full protection. And we are and see, look at that. The protection recovery has come again. When all 5 characters on the field are Galactic Republic, you get to use this every single turn, and especially in late battle, it's extremely useful to recover protection. Right now, we don't need to recover protection. Everyone is at full health and full protection, so I just get rid of it. 66 banners. I have never got 66 banners before in my life in a Negotiator mirror. So this is a great outcome. So, and this particular squad does really well even against malevolent squads. So I think definitely this is the superior squad on offense if you're trying to use ships. So so really really great to see. So I highly recommend, if you've already got your BTL Y-Wing close to 7 stars, to accelerate that farm and complete the 7-star farm so that you can use that team on offense. And on defense, that team does pretty well as well. And even against Negotiator mirrors, those kind of teams tend to suffer. All right, now what do I want to do against these guys? Definitely bounty hunters against the sisters. I don't think I have anything else. Let's take a bounty hunter squad. and see if these guys are able to get anything done. Because it's Django lead and against Asajj lead, I want to do burning, because burning with Django lead prevents turn meter generation. Let's apply some ability block. Fortunately, we did get stunned. Let's see if we can't try to take out Asajj. Lots of stun on this team, definitely. Alright, let's see if we can't get rid of Asajj. Excellent. Now she's not going to come back and there's no more damage on this team, so I think we're good now. Let's reduce her max health. And let's just keep going after her. Let's do a double tap over here. Almost out. And this should get her down. Alright, so not too bad. Bounty Hunters, even without Bosk, they are a hard counter to Night Sisters. So nothing too surprising over there. We've got some tough squads over here. My Traya, I still have my Traya squad. I don't think that'll be able to do anything versus the other squads. Maybe against Nest, but I don't know. That's again going to be tough. Everyone is R7 out there. I don't think I'll be able to do anything out there. But then again, my Traya can't do anything against CLS and JKR as well. So might as well just take my Sith against that. At least I'll be able to get Isolate and maybe an Annihilate out if I'm lucky. Let's see. Problem is that team is turn meter loaded, so they're going to go first. But I do get to reduce their turn meter. Alright, let's isolate L3, give this to Nihilus, and let's keep going. Man, these guys are hitting really hard. Let me at least try to get rid of Kira if I can. Man, that's a very healthy Kira. Okay, reduce turn meter again. Alright, at least we reached Hell by Hatred. Oh, come on, man. Don't dodge. Alright. Oh, man, look at that. Traya was almost taken out by Nest. R7. Well, no worries now. There's no more damage on this team now. And we should be able to get to Annihilate fast again. So it got close, but you really shouldn't get this close against a regular L3 Kira squad like this, especially with Traya. But because everyone was R7, that took a little while. Man, I was so close to making my bounty hunters work. That would have been awesome. All right, let's do that, and I think we'll get Annihilate in the next turn. Yeah, look at the max health on that. I'm barely able to make a dent with this team on L3's health. Probably has close to 100k health by now. Alright, so that team is done. Now, what do I have remaining? I have Padme. I have my Nest. And I have... yeah, I have Kira Nest. And then I've got Padme and I've got, well, nothing else. Maybe I might be able to snipe someone with my scavenger ray, but most likely we won't be able to get through these teams. Let's at least try to get through the CLS squad. Padme is a decent counter to that. Let's see what Galactic Republic we have remaining. They have survivability just because CLS they do tons of assists and all that and counters, and they may not be able to get my Padme team down before I take care of a few of them. Problem is I don't have damage dealers. Maybe I don't know who I can use. Maybe I use my R2D2. That's C3PO or Anakin. That would have been perfect. But I'm wondering between Barris and R2D2. Maybe Barris, given that these guys crit a lot, and Barris will give a little more survivability to the team. But I'm just thinking if I'll be able to generate enough protection up with this team. Let's give it a shot. Okay, let's cleanse everyone. Let's do this. So they are surviving, but I need to be able to get some damage done. Let's just keep working on them. Stun on him. Stun didn't land. It's got a nasty Chewie, so not surprising over there. Let's do a mass assist. Alright, yep, barely any damage being done. But slowly working down on Chewie. I think once we get Chewie down, they'll have no way to dispel our protection up. So then we might be able to generate some damage. I need to do at least one mass assist on Chewie, and well, there's some courage. Not much though. Ooh, missed. 12 stacks and I missed against Chewie. This should take care of him. Alright. Alright, so we are surviving. That's a good news. And we have at least got Chewie down. And yeah, now we are building up the stacks of protection. This should take care of Han almost. 16 stacks. That's what I like to see. Barris one-shotting Han. Alright, so yeah, we managed to take care of this team, no problem at all. Even without Anakin. So I think taking in Barris was the right choice. I don't think R2D2 would have been able to survive that. And Barris did give a lot of survivability. Okay, so only one team remaining behind. We've cleared the board, which was pretty surprising considering the defense that I set. Yeah, I just wish I had my Finn team or my crew team or even the Jedi Knight Luke. I would have been able to get so much done. Probably would have one-shot everything, but we just have one team left, JKR. I don't think we'll be able to get this down. We don't have anything remaining behind. We have a nest, but I doubt she'll be able to do anything. Let's give it a shot. I mean, the best thing that we have is Kira Nest. I don't think anything else is going to work against that. Kira Nest and what else do we have who can give good support? Anyone else is going to get taken out pretty easily. Do we take in... Who can we take in to... My nest is Tenacity Nest, so I'm hoping that max health reduction does not happen. Who else can I take in to give some support to Nest? Someone who can go under stealth. Let me see if Kylo might work over here, because he does get stacking damage and he can apply healing immunity on his basic, which might be useful. And he can get retribution as well. Yeah, let's take these guys in. I doubt they're going to do anything, but it's worth a shot. Alright. Let's call Nest to assist against Yoda. Let me at least exhaust Savior once. Okay, Kylo did nothing at all. Basic. Well, Nest is doing decent damage because of all the buffs. Problem is, can she survive long enough? Okay, Savior is exhausted. Now let's go after Jolie if we can. Wow, Tenacity Nest is proving to be useful. I think Jolie just exhausted his revive. Oh no. Yeah, let's just go after Jolie. But not bad. Nest is doing a pretty decent job. Whew, look at that. Man, I wonder if I should just time out right now. This might be the best option I have. I don't know if Nest will be able to take out Jolie by herself before Jolie revives. This actually might be the best option. Um, I don't know what I'll have to take get Jolie down. Maybe I can do IPD Savage or some kind of team like that. But getting a solo Jolie down is probably easier than trying to deal with the Revan lead. So I think this is the best outcome. Let me wait for a couple of minutes, time it out, and then let's resume recording. All right, we're coming up to the last 15 seconds of the timeout. I gotta say it's a good thing that I kept my Nest on offense because 99% of the time I always keep my Nest on defense. But this time, for some reason, I just decided to keep her on offense, and she came in handy. She came in really, really clutch. I don't think I would have been able to get through this team without Nest. And that tenacity modding on Nest was really, really useful. So let me show you how I've modded my Nest. Um, because Darth Revan usually is able to take out Nest pretty easily and reduce her max health, but with 153% tenacity, I think that did the job. And the fact that Nest didn't get marked right at the beginning, so I guess Kylo was useful for something at least. Okay, now what do we have to take against Jolie? Um, we can get some high damage dealers over here. Maybe use my Scav Ray. Let's see what resistance I have. No leaders. Might be able to get a universal leader. I think it might be a good idea for me to actually go with Darth Sidious. Sidious is a decent universal leader. He gives all allies 30% critical damage and some additional critical chance, and he applies healing immunity on basic, which could be useful on Jolie, unless it's a tenacity Jolie, but that's fine. I think under this guy I'll take two of my hardest hitting resistance characters, Scav Ray and Resistance Trooper, and hopefully these guys should be able to get him down. Alright, hit number one. Healing immunity did land, not bad. Hit number two. Basic. And oh, almost. No worries, I think these guys have got more than enough damage to get the job done. And yeah, the healing immunity definitely is coming in handy. Yep, pretty clean cleanup. No issues there. Wow, I'm surprised I got the full clear. That was pretty surprising. Horrible banners 2379, but I don't think my opponent is going to be able to clear a single zone of mine. So pretty comfortable victory. A little sad that my opponent chickened out and decided not to, play the offensive game and decided to keep his best teams on defense. But that's fine. I mean, I really enjoyed the offense. I mean, these are the kind of matches that I really enjoy playing. I like to test the depths of my roster and try to do what I can to creatively take out tough teams. And I really got to face this is like the best sandbox mode. I got to face the best teams on defense, all of the clones, all of the Jedi, Darth Revan, Traya, and all of them relicked up. There was not one single weak squad out here. CLS. It's as if my opponent took his top 11 toughest teams and set them on defense. He's got literally nothing left on offense. But it's a very satisfying feeling to be able to push through such a defense, especially after setting a tough defense yourself. So pretty happy about the outcome. All right, I will catch you guys a little later. This is a good way to start the week. I was pretty happy with this match. I will catch you guys in a couple of days. Until then, happy gaming and stay safe.